So the main reason why I started to record my own gameplay is because I wanted to watch it later and think what I was doing on the map. Basically, I just wanted to improve, and I started to post good games on YouTube, and that's how the channel was born. But essentially, the idea was self-improvement. And the reason is that when you are playing, you have to concentrate on driving the tank, thinking about armor selection, about aiming, about where to go, where the red team would go. There are basically a lot of things going on the map, and sometimes you just do mistakes and you don't notice them. You're not thinking clearly, you don't see all the opportunities, and when you are watching again that game, especially when it's still in your memory, you start to pick up various things which you missed, especially when you know what would happen and you kind of have the knowledge about where the red team actually went. It really helps because to a certain extent you synchronize your vision during the game and what you are thinking after the game, and this allows you to change your perspective and to understand what causes problems and what you shouldn't be doing and what you should be doing. So there are a lot of words, but basically the idea is that you record your own gameplay, you watch it later, and it's much more easier to see all the things which is going on, and that's how you learn and adjust your feeling of the situation. So in this video there will be two games, and I lost both of them, and I probably picked them because there were some glaring mistakes made by me and by other players, and I just wanted to show them and highlight them. So as you see, I flanked hard on that map, and typically on Falls Creek I don't do this, and I prefer to stay in the middle and to help people which hold the bridge, because I believe that the bridge area is more advantageous. But unfortunately our team collapsed, and now I'm trying to help the remaining tanks, and I'm trying to kill one shots to shift situation in on our side, but unfortunately it won't work. They just die because they don't hide and stay like this. It's just terrible. So now there are 2 versus 4 and they're full health, and many of them are tier 9. So what you do in this situation? In a light tank you run away, and it's kind of known thing. The way light tanks work is that they need distance to operate, and at this point I'm doing exactly the right thing. I'm disengaging. Now I hope that some low health tanks like this one would try to catch me, and I would be able to dodge some shells and kill them because they are not cautious. So the way it works is that you kill those tanks which are almost dead, and after that you suddenly one against 1 or 2 slow tanks, and if you are in a fast tank you could actually win the game. The mistake here is that I went to the left side. I probably should be running to the right, because I should have killed that IS-6, and it was very important, and I missed this opportunity. It was one shot for me. But anyway, I'm still doing the right thing. I'm putting a distance between myself and other tanks, and I'm full health, so I probably could take a shot or two, and from the bridge I would be able to reset the cap like this on the move, which is quite lucky shot. And now I'm going to do a crucial mistake. So first thing, you have to wait to become invisible. You have to become unspotted, and then you should be keeping distance and not poking out at the same location, and that's exactly what I'm doing wrong. So I poke out. I believe that I will spot the enemy because I have binoculars, and that's a good point to do this. So I take that shot, I miss I guess, but now I'm spotted, and what I should be doing is that I should be running away and relocating, but I'm still poking out at the same location. I got hit and killed, and I lose all my health. And that's a big mistake. I'm doing it over and over again. So I probably should learn this already. I should be doing blind shots and staying hidden. Fortunately, I repeat this mistake way too much. Alright, so I spent first video almost entirely on introduction, so I promised that in the second part I would do more commentary and give more advice. So at the start of the game, sometimes it's useful to set expectations for the team, because some medium and light tank drivers like to YOLO at the start of the game, especially during the event. But it looks like they're not moving at all, so it was kind of useless. But sometimes it actually helps, because they at least start thinking. But anyways, the good thing is that we are all moving at the same side of the map. The worst thing which you could do on this map is to split, because a couple of tanks which go on the other side either become useless to the rest or they got slaughtered. So on this map you should be always going on the same side, with the exception if you are driving a very fast tank. You could go alone on the other side, but just spot and run away immediately. And what you will see right now is almost the same mistake which happened in the previous game, but now that Cromwell would be doing this. Just look at this. Yep, there was a Borsig, actually two Borsigs on the other side. They have pretty good camera rating and they have pretty dangerous guns. So after you've been hit, you should be running away, because you were spotted at that location, but the guy didn't know this. So he should be running away and trying to take some more hidden spot, and he just repeated his mistake and was killed on the same spot. That was a bit kind of misplay on my side. I lost half of my health, but I really wanted to take that location behind the stone, because I would be able to support my team well from this. It's a hull down location, and I should be staying there for the whole duration of the game. And the mistake I will do here is that I will leave that spot, and that was a big mistake, because T-34 has very poor turret and hull traverse speeds. It's essentially a half tank destroyer. And when you're driving T-34, you should always be picking some side locations where you can't be flanked, where you'll be shooting in one direction, because you won't be able to turn fast. And that move in the middle of the cap area was a huge mistake, as you will see later. So yeah, I should be staying there. But I saw that we are one tank ahead, and I thought that we would be pushing and killing those Borsigs, and then we'll go down later. So there was at least a reason. But now I'm between that IS-6 and Borsig at the top, and it's a very bad spot. Unfortunately, my support dies. will die soon. Yeah. And from that moment it all goes down. I'm still kind of hull down, but now I'm between two guns and I just can't handle the situation effectively. I probably should have stayed on top for a bit longer, because it takes time for the Borsig to move, but yeah, that was a big mistake. You just don't move in the heat of the battle in T-34. And now watch this T-34 medium tank. He should be running away and trying to create a distance between himself and other tanks, because it was obvious that I-6 would flank and kill him like this. And when you are driving medium tanks, and especially when you are on the sliver of the health, you just run away. Another problem with I-3 Defender is that he stays between two guns. What he should be doing is disengaging, running somewhere between the rocks where he would face enemy from one direction, and he allowed himself to be flanked, and from that point, well, he still has a chance to win, but no. We lost. So that were some mistakes which I kind of observe and take mental notes for myself. I hope this was helpful. Thanks for watching. Bye.